Benny. Okay. Just tell me how you were you a baker as a child? Did you like cake?
No,
You're thin.
I've always enjoyed being in the kitchen. I've always cooked. My father is a very good chef, so I've grown up around food and cooking and baking. No, really, it was just a gap in the market. I enjoyed baking for my children and with my children. But I was looking for something to do as a business idea. Picked Folkstone because there was a lack of tea rooms, lots of continental coffee bars, eateries, but nowhere sort of a little bit English. Lots of tourists pass through Folkstone, but it was really aimed at local people who maybe want to sort of hark back to the times when we had tea like this.
Yes. Is that really something you grew up with around 4 o'clock, or what time of day would you sit down and have tea?
I used to spend a lot of time with my grandmother, and she'd always have tea around 4 o'clock. Yeah. A slice of cake, some buttered toast, a slice of cake, and a nice pot of tea.
Oh, how delightful. I wish that had transferred to America instead of some of the other things.
Yeah, I think we've forgotten what having tea is all about. People have coffee, they grab a coffee and run. They don't take the time to enjoy it. Tea is about the ritual of sitting down, making it, sharing it with friends, having a chat, and spending time drinking. Not just running in, grabbing something to drink and running out again. And that's really what I wanted to sort of try and create an atmosphere that people can go back to what tea was really all about, which was being sociable. Not just grabbing something and running.
Yes, and so many people work, both the mother and father or the husband and wife, that they're not home at 4 o'clock.
No, but we do, sometimes we do afternoon teas at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Fun.
Just enjoy, enjoy the ritual and, the time. You have to take time to let it brew. You have to take time to pour it properly. And it's, when you're taking that time, you're having a chat.
Yes. I read that all the cakes are homemade.
Oh, yeah, everything's homemade every day.
And you personally make them, or do you have a staff of...
No, I make them. Now, at 7 o'clock in the morning, start making.
If I were not a night owl, I would have been here on the doorstep. I think my next visit, may I come watch you make cakes?
Yeah, sure.
Have you ever trained anybody to make cakes? Do you ever do a cake seminar?
No, I don't. No, I've got a lady who works with me, and I'm in the process of trying to teach her how to make cakes. She's a touch heavy-handed, so I make the cake making for myself.
Do you actually mix them by hand, or is it all commercial mixers?
No, I use a brilliant American product. I use a KitchenAid.
So do I.
My KitchenAid is my best friend.
Yes, never breaks. No, goes through any thickness. What's your most popular cake?
Oh, scones. Scones we sell loads of. Lemon drizzle cake, coffee and walnut cake. Probably the two most popular, and carrot cake.
Oh, lovely, lovely. Back to my original search when I met your mom. Is there a cake that's indigenous or a favorite for this town, this section of England?
This section, no, probably just the scone, really. You tend to, the cake that's kind of indigenous is probably more fruit cakes and things. We have a tea loaf, we make a tea loaf down here with Earl Grey, but again that's quite English as opposed to being of this particular area, so no, there's not really anything of this particular area that's we're not famous for much in the way of cake.
That's your next endeavour. You can make a lavender tea room cake.
We make lavender cupcakes. So maybe that's the way forward.
And are you shipping them to the US yet?
Not yet. No, we're all fresh and handmade daily, so we don't put any preservatives or anything in them. So we don't actually sell on the internet. We don't do.
Maybe just the ingredients, or have you started a cookbook? All these things. Well, I'd be glad to start it for you.
That would be fantastic, wouldn't it? Yeah, maybe that's what we should do.
Or we can do a feature cake, cake of the month or something. You could have your own following.
Yeah, we've only been open a year, so there are
lots of things to do. Yes,
lots of ways forward.
How fun!
We're just looking at extending a bit to get a few more extra tables in.
Yes.
So we're going to be extending our kitchen and the tea room.
How delightful!
So yeah, lots planned.
Yes, as you can tell, I'm only a marketeer. I don't do any of these things. I just I don't sell my ideas. I just share them.
Oh, that's quite nice. Yeah.
It's called being a dream keeper. You find people that have a dream, and you.
Share them.
Yes, but you're not constantly nudging them. Like the dream has to be sought, you know. But yes, this is just charming, just charming.
Oh, do you like it?
Oh, I'm so thrilled that your mother sent me here.
Yeah, she's probably my biggest fan.
Great. She needs brochures to hand out,
yes.
or maybe a bus tour.
Well, we've looked at that.
Have
There's
you?
a company called Tours of the Realm, and they do personalised tours of very English things. So we're looking at working with them in the future as well.
Oh, how wonderful!
Yeah,
It would be my thrill to have tea, go to lunch with British, you know, locals, you know. Oh, that would be exciting. Go to the market with them. You know.
And most of my customers are local rather than tourists, which is nice.
Yes, yes.
It means it's a summer trade, but it's hopefully achieved what I set out to achieve. People take a bit of time to have tea and engage with each other again instead of just rushing past and putting your head down and getting on with their own thing.
Yes.
Quite nice.
The British I've met on the boat are very, very friendly. Yes. Oh no.